Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated. Designed with serenity and warmth, it provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Mega ship major boost for Tobago tourism economy. 125 police recruits graduate. And Maxon Roberts for Palatu Fair lands for me Speyside. Good evening, I'm Kristen Zalandi and you're locked into the Tobago Updates television news for Wednesday 19th of November 2025. Now to a top story. Tobago's 2025-26 cruise season is now officially underway with a robust outlook for the island's tourism sector. The season launched on Friday, November 14th, and welcomed the maiden call from the MS Rotterdam, one of 41 scheduled arrivals expected to deliver approximately 48,000 visitors from 16 distinct cruise lines by April 2026. Reporter Jules Green-George has more.
Central to this ambitious itinerary is the highly anticipated maiden call of Holland America Line's newest flagship, the MS Rotterdam. The vessel is one of 5 debut ships this season, alongside luxury vessels like the Explorer 1. The formidable Pinnacle-class cruise ship is scheduled to dock at the port of Scarborough on Saturday, November 22nd at 9 a.m., carrying an estimated 3,210 passengers for a 9-hour stay, concluding with a 6 p.m. departure. For this concentrated high-volume opportunity, Curtis Williams, the president of the Tobago division of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce, says Tobago will be open for business.
I know this Saturday, 22nd, will be one of the large calls coming in. And so we and the business community, we will keep our doors open. All our shops will be open, whether it's Saturday or Sunday. We will have our shops open, and we will welcome all the visitors on the island.
He also expressed his expectation that all necessary stakeholders would be in a state of readiness for the visit.
We also asked the other stakeholders, which is like the Division of Health, to keep everything on standby in terms of health, and also the TTPS, the police, to do their regular patrols to ensure that our visitors are safe at all the historical sites and the forts.
This high-value call is expected to deliver a significant boost to the commercial local economy, injecting vital revenue into the transportation, artisanal, and excursion sectors.
The economic value that the cruise ship brings to the island, brings to the space, is good. We will have some inflow of forex, notable. We will also have where the opportunities will be there for caterers, the opportunities will be there for tour guides, the opportunity will be there for the taxi drivers and the maxi taxi drivers.
Despite his optimistic outlook for the upcoming visit from the MS Rotterdam, he took time to note the existence of teething issues and transportation hiccups that are being addressed.
We know we have some teething problems in which we're addressing those issues right now. We're talking about transportation issues, etc. We hope that in the future we have more dialogue with the Tobago Assembly and the various taxis association and operators, so that we could come to a better conclusion as how to treat with that issue when it do raise its head.
For Tobago, an island that relies heavily on the tourism sector, maximizing this upcoming day visit potential is paramount to realizing the full economic dividend of the cruise season. Jewel Green-George for Tobago Updates Television News.
Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander delivered a feature address to 125 graduates of the Police Academy in St. James, commending them while highlighting the recent improvements in national crime rates. According to Alexander, 1 in 3 crimes solved in just 5 months, and the murder rate is now at its lowest level in 10 years.
In just 5 months, 33% of reported crimes was detected. This means more offenders being held accountable, more cases being closed, and more justice for victims and their families. At this time, the murder rate is down as compared to the last 10 years.
He further stated that the nation is calling for a new kind of policing, where officers who uphold honor by integrity, discipline, and service.
The country needs good police officers. Officers who chose integrity over temptation. Officers who chose discipline over ego. Officers who chose service over shortcuts. If you want respect, earn it. If you want trust, build it.
For these graduates, the parade is only the beginning. Their true duty lies ahead to serve with integrity, protect with compassion, and walk their beat with confidence. Last night, local farmer Maxlon Roberts was unveiled as the PNM candidate for the Palo-Tuvale Lansfomé Speyside District in a meeting in Castara. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
In an exclusive interview with Tobago Updates, Maxlon says he is fully aware of the roles and responsibilities that come with addressing his district's pressing issues. He notes that effective representation begins with a clear understanding of the legislative framework.
I am fully aware of the roles and function that I would have to play. And in the attempt to address the issues, by providing the right representation that is required, it means then that I must first understand the legislative aspect and build the necessary policies that would ensure that the community feels, the electoral district feels as though they are part of the whole.
When asked about his feelings on running against Chief Secretary Fali Augustine, Maxlon said he is putting his best foot forward, expressing confidence as he steps into the race.
Because I understand what are the needs of the people. And I come offering myself with humility, compassion, and a burning desire to serve the electoral districts in the way that it deserves to be served, to give equitable and fair representation, not representation that seems one-sided.
Maxlon remains focused on delivering fair representation and practical solutions. The Tobago Deserves Better community conversations will continue tonight at Codler Hall. Martina Renales Salazar, Tobago Updates Television News.
Up next, Tobago marches for men's health.
Hair goals, we've got 'em. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
We waiting so long, the people miss the bacchanal.
Tobago. The countdown is on for Tobago Day 2025. From November 27th to December 6th, the island comes alive under the theme, One Tobago, One People, One Destiny.
The celebration begins with the Tobago Torch Run, led by the Chief Secretary, Assemblyman, and our proud sporting groups.
Then, on November 28th, the THA Triathlon takes center stage. On November 29th, we all head to the Shore Park Recreational Grounds for the Tobago Games, Sports and Family Day, games we used to play from 6 p.m.
Join us on December 2nd for the Thanksgiving Harvest Service at the Shore Park Complex from 10 a.m.
Bring your Tobago produce, share your blessings, and celebrate community. Then, December 3rd and 4th, discover our roots on the Scarborough Heritage Bus Tours. 2 daily departures at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m.
On December 4th, witness excellence at the Tobago Day debate beginning at 10 a.m. at the Assembly Legislature.
And the Tobago Day Awards ceremony, 7 p.m. at the Shore Park Complex.
And for the grand finale,
December 6th, the cultural concert and drone show lights up the Scarborough Esplanade from 7 p.m. It's all about Tobago Day 2025. One Tobago, one people, one destiny.
Thanks for staying with us. Curaçao has made football history, becoming the smallest nation ever to qualify for a FIFA World Cup, following a decisive victory that stunned regional rivals and ignited celebrations across the island. Their composed and tactical performance in the final qualifier secured the breakthrough win that officially booked their place on the football's biggest stage, marking an unprecedented achievement for the tiny Caribbean nation. This historic moment comes as Trinidad and Tobago continue to regroup after their 2-1 defeat to Jamaica on Friday last week. TNT showed moments of promise but failed to capitalize on crucial opportunities, allowing Jamaica to take control in the closing stages. The loss has complicated Trinidad and Tobago's path forward as they look to rebuild momentum. For Curaçao, the qualification stands as a major milestone not only for the country but for Caribbean football, signaling a new chapter of possibility for smaller nations in the sport. Latifah Morris brought Trinidad and Tobago's story to life at the National Costume Competition. Her costume celebrated the Douglas origin, blending cultures, colors, and traditions into a radiant symbol of heritage and national pride. Latifah Morris's portrayal, the Douglas origin, where the Ganges meets the Nile, is a breathtaking fusion of cultures. Designed by Shane James, her costume weaves the sacred beadwork of the Ganges, symbolizing spirituality and heritage, with bold African prints, radiant feathers, and metallic accents. It is a reflection of rhythm, royalty, and unbreakable pride. More than a mirror of Trinidad and Tobago's carnival, it stands as legacy, a living testament to what is born when worlds fuse and life is unity. On the Miss Universe stage, her costume reminds the world that when cultures merge, they create not just beauty, but enduring strength. The innovative Democratic Alliance IDA continues its push toward modern, people-focused leadership with a 2-hour virtual workshop held on Tuesday, November 18, 2025. The session, titled Reset to Rise, Unleash the Leader, brought together IDA members, supporters, and strategic partners for an intensive leadership development experience. The workshop was facilitated by Andre Hewitt, Master Trainer at Dale Carnegie and Associates, and currently ranked the #1 leadership trainer among more than 3,000 Dale Carnegie professionals worldwide.
When you talk about innovation of what you all are doing, we can actually do a lot of things to inspire our generations and actually equip you with the tools, the concepts, and the dynamics needed to help us lead, to not be like what they call a third, what do they call it, a third-class country, or what do they say? They always want to say in the Caribbean we're backwards. We're not.
His engaging approach and expertise in human-centered leadership left attendees motivated and ready to advance their personal and professional growth. Participants were introduced to core leadership values and practical techniques in influence, collaboration, emotional intelligence, and self-awareness, competencies seen as essential for emerging Tobago leaders. In a show of support for national development, Hewitt also provided each participant with Dale Carnegie's Golden Book, a widely respected summary of leadership principles used globally by executives, government officials, and top-performing teams. The news continues in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update all the time. Join the conversation. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat. We'll be right back.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam. You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Welcome back. A growing number of educators, parents, and child development specialists are raising concerns about the state's response to academic underperformance in primary and secondary schools, pointing specifically to shortcomings within the Student Support Services Division. Here are the details.
Part of an emerging inquiry into whether the system is adequately meeting the needs of vulnerable students. Anna Singh, Director of the Curriculum, Planning and Development Division at the Ministry of Education, noted that a pilot program targeting struggling students has already been launched in Trinidad. She said the initiative is designed to identify learning gaps early and provide structured interventions before students become disengaged.
Right now we are piloting at Form 1, but over time we would be able to update, yes, and we would be able to update by terms, and we would be able to update by year levels and even by subject. So right now the initial phase is with the mathematics, other subjects as we go forward.
The initiative is designed for both primary and secondary students, but is currently being tested on Form 1 classes in Trinidad.
Both primary and secondary schools across different districts to be able to build what we call equitable and fair conditions for our vulnerable and students with special needs. This project began in 2019 and it ran from 2019 to 2022. And in this project, what we saw was a lot of infrastructural work because we recognized that these students with special needs needed some additional support.
The inquiry aims to determine whether expanded staffing, faster assessments, and stronger in-school support structures are urgently needed to prevent students from slipping through the cracks. Authorities within the Ministry of Education have acknowledged the concerns and say recommendations will guide upcoming reforms. This is AMPLIA Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
A 3-day manhunt in Western Trinidad has come to a drastic end. Police and prison officials have recaptured escaped inmate Jamal Joseph, who was spotted struggling in the waters of Carenage. The 26-year-old inmate who slipped away from the Carrera convict prison last Friday, 14th of November, didn't make it far. Officials say the breakthrough came around 2:30 p.m. Monday when an off-duty prison officer driving along the Western Main Road noticed an unusual object bobbing in the Gulf near Tembladora Park. That object turned out to be Joseph. The escapee, who is serving a 5-year sentence for larceny of a motor vehicle, appeared to have sustained multiple injuries. He was pulled from the water and escorted to a medical facility under heavy guard. Joseph was scheduled for release in October 2028. Investigations are now underway to determine exactly how he breached the maximum security perimeter. Members of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Services Multi-Operational Police Section demonstrated their tactical skills during a simulated hostage rescue at the Police Training Academy in St. James on Monday afternoon. The exercise, part of a passing out parade and ceremony, saw officers confronting terrorists in a carefully staged standoff. The drill showcased a range of specialized tactics, including the use of explosives to breach the mock building and precision sniping to neutralize threats. Officers coordinated seamlessly under high-pressure conditions, highlighting their training, discipline, and readiness to respond to real-life critical incidents. The exercise not only tested operational procedures, but also reinforced teamwork, situational awareness, and strategic decision-making among the unit. Spectators and recruits observed the high-intensity simulation, which emphasized the TTPS's commitment to public safety and preparedness. Calls to the Tobago Division to inquire about training for similar initiatives were made and are currently awaiting a response. Every day we bring you closer to the issues that matter most. For a social media poll today, we asked, which of the following areas should the TTPS prioritize as the most significant enhancement of resources across both Trinidad and Tobago?
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Take your shot with Junior K.
Always with the introductions, as you see. And of course, we're on television. Big up to my boy Saki. We just complete.
I saw that. So we didn't have a choice. We had to call it.
Good. So, Carnival.
I say, warn them. Hey, I get to know.
Baba boy, don't run. Me God, we are the last man. Alright, you got a drink, bro? Drinking liars.
Enjoy Take Your Shot on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share.
We waiting so long, the people miss the bacchanal.
Tobago. The countdown is on for Tobago Day 2025. From November 27th to December 6th, the island comes alive under the theme One Tobago, One People, One Destiny.
The celebration begins with the Tobago Torch Run, led by the Chief Secretary, Assemblyman, and our proud sporting groups.
Then, on November 28th, the THA Triathlon takes center stage. On November 29th, we all head to the Shore Park Recreational Grounds for the Tobago Games, Sports and Family Day, games we used to play from 6 p.m.
Join us on December 2nd for the Thanksgiving Harvest Service at the Shore Park Complex from 10 a.m.
Bring your Tobago produce, share your blessings, and celebrate community. Then, December 3rd and 4th, discover our roots on the Scarborough Heritage Bus Tours. 2 daily departures at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m.
On December 4th, witness excellence at the Tobago Day debate beginning at 10 a.m. at the Assembly Legislature.
And the Tobago Day Awards ceremony, 7 p.m. at the Shore Park Complex.
And for the grand finale,
December 6th, the cultural concert and drone show lights up the Scarborough Esplanade from 7 p.m. It's all about Tobago Day 2025. One Tobago, one people, one destiny.
Here's what to expect for the weather forecast from the TNT Met Office. Tonight, partly cloudy and breezy conditions are expected, with occasional showers likely throughout the night, along with settled periods in between. There is also a medium chance of an isolated thunderstorm, especially over Trinidad. Brief reductions in visibility and localized street flooding may occur near heavier downpours. The minimum temperature is forecast to be around 24 degrees Celsius at Piarco and 24 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow will be variably cloudy with scattered showers developing at times. There remains a medium chance of isolated thunderstorm activity, particularly over Trinidad during the late morning into the afternoon. In the vicinity of any heavy showers or thunderstorms, gusty winds, street flooding, and isolated flash flooding are possible. Conditions should gradually settle by evening apart from the odd lingering shower. The maximum temperature tomorrow is expected to reach around 31 degrees Celsius at both Piarco and Crown Point. Seas will be moderate with waves between 1.5 and 2 meters in open waters and below 1 meter, occasionally choppy in sheltered areas. Sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:03 a.m. and sunset at 5:39 p.m. And that's all the time we have for tonight's newscast. Enjoy your night. Let's recap the headlines. Megaship major boost for Tobago tourism economy. 125 police recruits graduate. And Max Don Roberts for Palatuvia Lands for Me Speyside.